Hi, I'm Jason Gold with Realty Real Estate, and I have James Pitts here with EXP. He's one of my good time friends and a broker for quite a long time. It's outside Seattle, and he just did a flip on a property in Issaquah, and I wanted to bring him on and talk about what he's got going and how it's going. How's it going, James?
Thanks. Hey, pretty good, Jason. How you doing?
Good. So yeah, tell us a little bit about your flip property and um, what you guys have done and what are you thinking it's gonna turn around and profit wise, how much you had to put
So,
into it.
so this particular property is one my business partner Tyler brought to our attention. He's literally the one that does just on the job site all day grinding it out. I get to be the money man in the back end, and there's some ideas out. But when he brought this one up, we really like the location. And we like the location, we like the land. We also like all the things that you could do with this property, whether it be adding to the lot, or just living it, making it your own home, or perhaps even making it an Airbnb. We picked it up for about 860, put about 125, 140 into it, here or take, and then we're looking at a 1.4 sales price on this particular one.
Wow, that's great. What kind of updates did you have to actually do?
So we actually did some internal changes. So like if you look at the previous listing on it, obviously we had to paint it, fix up the garage, cleared out the entire space, organized all of the plants and things in the backyard, ripped out the stuff that was dead because there is an orchard back there. On the inside, we did a rearrangement of, like, when you go on in, we took down some walls, moved the laundry to give it actually its own laundry space because the laundry was just in the closet to the left when you went in, and there was a closet to the right. There was a wall to the right of the door, when you entered the home, and so you'd have to walk around this little room, and then there was a small kitchen. So we just ripped out all of those walls, opened up the walls that created a hallway. So now you just have a complete open living space. We added an oversized island, so you don't necessarily have to have a formal seating area if you don't want. We also made a little area if you could, or wanted to add a formal seating area, which is in front of the doors. That is a 10-foot door. That was a wall before. And with how it was set up, when you opened the door, it was, being how the house is a little bit more narrow, it just looked like you walked right into a wall. So we
Wow.
opted to rip that wall out and put in that oversized door there to bring in more space and to just make it so it had a lot more light. Replaced all the skylights and everything like that. Replaced, took care of all the windows, and then we did a built-in TV with me sound bar just to add to the features of the home so that you didn't actually have to go and buy it. So yeah, we just did the little small things. It has a double refrigerator. So you have your little wine refrigerator down to the right, then your main refrigerator. It also has two dishwashers to help with that. And then under the cabinets, there's a little ice thing. So there's a little mini bar area underneath where the sink, that second sink is also at.
Wow, that's awesome. Who your guys' contractors did all this work?
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really like to finish. Is this a gas
That
insert?
particular one is electric.
Really? It looks like it's gas.
Yes. Let me, I believe on this particular one, we went electric with that over there.
Wow, it looks gas in the photo.
Yes,
This
yes.
door, what did this door run? That's a pretty massive uh sliding door.
We were about 6,500 on that door.
Wow, that's a great deal. That's a good deal. Some of those doors could be
Yeah.
like 15 grand just for that
No,
much.
we got a pretty decent deal on that door.
Did you guys update all the doors?
Yes, we actually painted all the doors and updated them. We wanted to go with a just a darker finish, as you can also see on the outside.
So those are the original doors?
No, we updated the doors.
Oh, okay. And then
Yes,
you
we
got
updated the doors.
new trim. What kind of flooring is this?
This is just your regular, your vinyl,
LVP.
your LPV flooring, the
That's
wood.
a nice color. What price per square foot on that?
I would have to look at the final numbers because we
Nice.
actually didn't have to do on this actually no, sorry. On this particular project, I'm thinking about other project. This is actual wood floors because this home had wood floors in it
Wow.
already. And so when we ripped out the floors in the entry, we had to put new hardwoods in. So this one actually is actually all hardwoods. We were
Oh,
able to preserve the original hardwoods, and then
wow.
where you can see like down that hall, all of that stuff is new.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's huge. So did you guys have to sand and stain?
Resand it and restain it,
Wow.
yes.
That's
And then
awesome. I was gonna say that's a nice color.
we have another, I'm getting it mixed up with another one we have coming up in Redmond where we actually pulled out because the hardwoods were just completely damaged. And it made more sense just to go with the LPV than putting in new hardwoods.
Nice. I like the gold finishes. The hardware.
Yes.
That's nice. And then you got this laundry system is a cool to have two sides and stick it in the middle. I've it's pretty rare to see it in this setup.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. And you got
It was it
quartz.
made so that you could have more space and easily accessible cabinets. So if they would have been side by side, we only would have been able to have the one cabinet low, and then you would have 3 up top. It's
Yeah,
nice to be able to have something that's a little bit more accessible down low.
absolutely. And it's a big lot. How many square foot lot is a lot?
This particular lot, it was I want to say 2.7 acres, 2.8.
Yeah, let's take a look. So yeah, only 9,100 tax. And it has a septic and it is a private well.
Yes, the water is private.
Nice. That's great. Yeah, 2.79 acres. That is a big peaceful area.
It
That is
is. It
awesome.
is.
And so somebody looking at getting a say 20% down, you're looking at a payment right now, interest rates about 6,900.
That's what
91.48. And yeah, that's
they're.
awesome.
Yeah, so that's all you're really looking at. But again, that's all going to be subjective,
Yeah,
on each individual person and stuff like that.
nice. How well do you think this property would rent?
I haven't ran numbers on it, honestly. Um, we've just mainly been looking for an end user. We haven't looked at short-term rentals or anything like that.
Cool. Yeah, at worst case scenario, this property from the properties we rent in the area near, you could get possibly as much as 10,000 per month. Um, and in the slow season, maybe like 4,500. But on average, for the course of a year, you might get as much as 8,500 on 1 year lease, uh, fully furnished. We find
Mhm.
that a lot with our higher end rentals, um,
Yeah,
and
that's
especially in
that's
this good location.
that's definitely a space you're more familiar with than myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
I
great
mean,
job. I wanted to bring you on and show everyone your project that you've been working on, and it looks like a great home. It should sell. Market is a little strange right now, but I
it
think
is.
it's kind of a lull before the storm. Right after the election, everyone gets right back to it. Statistically, markets are down 15% in an election year, and then you have immediately following an election, 9 out of 11 past elections have increased in not only interest rate but also sales price after the election. So we're looking
Oh
forward
yeah.
to another make that 12 out of the past 9 or 10 out of the past 12 elections this year to add that 10th one on there and have a great 2025. So looking forward to seeing more projects from you, and we'll talk to you soon. Reach out to James if you have any questions. Reach out to me. I'd love to show this house. I'd love to sell this house for James. And
I would love that. So I can get my money out of it.
That's right. That's right.
I can get on a Jason Gold project.
There you go. Well, we'll get back to everybody on the next one. So
okay, thank you.